Just hang on a minute. Hello and welcome to the stream, everyone. If you're replaying this, it's just a casual stream, I guess. Okay, so it looks like that is right. MJ is first. Hey, what's up, MJ? Thanks for coming. Yep, looks like there are 3 people here. There are 2 now. Sorry, I'm just gonna put in a thumbnail. So today I did record that rant on that Cardi B song. I'm not sure when I'm gonna upload it though. I do need to make a thumbnail for it first, so yeah, I mean I can't wait to post that because it is a rant. Like it's not like I don't like go off the rails in my rant or anything, but it is a rant regardless. What's up, Zach? Hey, what's up, Metalhead81? Thanks for stopping by. I have an idea for that thumbnail. What is your idea, MJ? I mean, I'd be open to it. Is it me with big lips and like long fingernails or something? Is that your idea? Oh my god. Oh. But yeah, I need to put a thumbnail in this live stream. That's for sure. But yeah. First like. Well, thanks, bud. Thanks for showing up too. Yeah, hopefully this will be a more successful stream, of course. First stream of December, or not December, September. My bad. But yeah, I mean, Okay, I got it. Thumbnail. Okay, change thumbnail. So you got S&M2. That's pretty good, man. Yeah, for sure. I haven't opened it yet. Um, as you can see, I still haven't opened it yet, so I'll probably do that tonight. So, yep, cool stuff. Might check it out sometime. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, you can't go wrong with Metallica. Hey, Zach, I'm here. Hey, Christian, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Jewel, what's up? Um, I'm rocking out to the remastered box set version of Pearl Jam's 1993 CD versus. You know this album. I don't really follow Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam. I really don't listen to them. But yeah, that's cool, man. I think this will be another epic 2+ hour live stream. Well, maybe. We'll see. Versus is an awesome album. Okay, well, if I ever check out the band, I'll keep that in mind. Zach, you missed my comment about that thumbnail. I don't see it. The last thing that you said was, I have an idea for that thumbnail. You know what? I wonder if you said something that YouTube, because YouTube has gotten more sensitive by the time. So maybe there's something that you said in that comment that didn't exactly go through. I know that's happened with me a few times, so I don't know. Hey, what's up, Orion? Delivers you the goods. I guess I'll re-say it. Okay. I commented his roller coaster come out. It was epic. Did you see? Did you see it, Zach? I'm good, MJ. Just chilling by the beach in San Diego. Oh, nice. Hello. Hey, how's it going, Last Dragonborn? How's everything going for you, Zach? Um, everything's going all right. Thanks. Too many allegations this year. It's ridiculous. Yeah. What do you mean by that, though? I feel embarrassed. That band should break up. Their new album was terrible, anyhow. Oh, you're talking about a band? Okay, it's official. I have SNM2. MJ does, and Zach does. Yeah, I was probably the last to get it. Everything's going good. That's good. Oh, Tyler Carter was from issues over allegations. Oh, fired. Oh, okay. I did not know that. But yeah, people. I mean, were the rumors and allegations, like, were they true or false? Because I personally can't stand people that um, claim false allegations and accusations. Of course, those people in my book are some of the worst people out there, because if you're capable enough to say these kind of things knowing that it can, like, if you do these things, like try to damage people, like try to make people look bad, then there's no place for you on this earth. I'm sorry. Anyone who pulls off that kind of crap, I guess. But obviously, if the allegations were true, then yeah, that's understandable. I can understand why he would be fired. I hope you didn't see the comment talking to someone else and I accidentally sent that to the stream. I'm sorry. No, you're good, Kitty. Blanton Stamey. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Um, I love S&M too, but the first one is slightly better in my opinion. Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah, I don't like all their songs, but some songs are okay. Have you ever done a ranking video Iron Maiden albums? Yeah, I believe I have. I might redo that ranking sometime. But yeah, I've done it. I believe last year. I'm not sure if they were true, but the band did fire him over that. Okay, I'm gonna make the thumbnail because I commented it again and it got missed. Oh, okay, yeah, you can comment the thumbnail and you could put it in the Discord actually, and I can just save it or something, you know, and I can just use it for myself. Um, ERB, okay. Someone accused me. Oh my gosh, makes no sense. My wife is Latina and Filipino. Hey, small world. My wife is also Filipino. Just kidding. I don't have a wife yet, but same thing. um, and I have all kinds of friends, right? Exactly. I'm the same way, man. It's funny you say that, Joel, because I feel like I get along with anyone who isn't white. I feel like or at least the people I get along with the most are not white. So opposites attract, I guess. I don't like issues, but wow, I can't believe they kicked him out. That's huge news. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Do you have the Tool EP opiates? I do not. Oh wait, maybe I do. Uh, yep, I do have it. Completely forgot I had it. I think it's because uh crap. That was like one of the last Tool things that I purchased. BRB. Okay. Do you got kids? No. I don't think I'd be ready for them anytime soon. Maybe in the next couple of years, but yeah. Your girlfriend is Filipino? Yes, Andrew. That's like 75% of me. I can teach you Tagalog Filipino if you want. Oh, okay. It's up to you, man. Man, I got a birthday coming up in 3 weeks. I'm so excited. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been excited for a birthday of mine. I think the last time I've been excited for a birthday of mine was like um I don't know, sometime in my teenage years, I guess. Uh, Andrew, in the last live stream, you said you speak Japanese, yet you also speak Filipino. Oh, it's impressive. Yeah. Here's me who only knows English, so um exact how many Metallica CDs do you own including S&M2? I don't know exactly by numbers, but I do know that I own all the studio albums. I own both the S&M albums. I also have some other stuff too, like EPs, like Beyond Magnetic and Garage Days, the revisited version. What else do I have? I also have Garage Inc., of course. Kanye West is so stupid. He said God told him to crash the VMA's speech. Smack him dead. I know nothing about that, so I really don't have any say in that. I don't really keep up with Kanye West, to be honest. My Japanese speaking skills are average, and my Filipino is also average, so no tools are genius. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably have to. I'll probably eventually learn Filipino at some point if my in-laws are, of course, going to be speaking it a lot and whatnot. Of course, so yeah, I don't really know what I want to do for it. Oh, well then why are you excited for it, Brian? If you don't even know. Do you like thrash metal or heavy metal better? Um, it depends on the band for me personally. Like if we're going to compare Iron Maiden with Slayer, I like Iron Maiden more than Slayer. But if we're going to compare Metallica to Judas Priest, which are both great bands, but I'd easily go with Metallica. That's just how it is for me. I like Judas Priest, but they're not a band that I would put up there as far as one of my favorite bands or anything goes. But they do have some solid albums for sure, especially their late 70s, early 80s material. No innocent until proven guilty immediately after firing allegations again. Why? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. OA. Thanks for stopping by the way. Welcome, man. For me, Thrash. Oh, cool, man. I have everything from Tool except Opiate in the new album. Oh yeah, you should get those, Kitty. They're really good. Fear Inoculum is not one of their best, but it's still a great album though. I like the Tool album Undertow, yet I think they should remaster it. It'd be cool if they if they remastered all their albums in like digipacks. Like I can think of an example. Let's see. Um, I'm gonna use this album for an example. My copy of Sabotage by Black Sabbath. I think it would be cool if they made did like remastered their albums in digipacks that look like this. Like imagine a digipack like this, only all five, including the EP of the Tool albums. So yeah. What albums do you think they need to remaster? Many good older albums haven't been remastered yet. See, I'm not too picky when it comes to remasters. I'm just kind of whatever about remasters. You know what I'm saying? I have 12 Metallica CDs, and I hope to get a few more CDs real soon. Oh, cool! I only have 9 Metallica studio albums, and for good reason. Oh, yeah. You're just missing Saint Anger, right? Um, how about this? Killswitch versus Fifth War King. Oh, Killswitch Engage easily. I think Killswitch Engage is miles better than Fifth War King. No competition there. There's quite a few metalcore bands I'd put above Fit for a King. And considering I think Killswitch Engage is one of the best, for sure. Dean, let me guess, you don't have Saint Anger? No, I can't stand that album. Yeah, Saint Anger does have some of their weakest material, like what is it? Shoot Me Again. That's like one of their worst songs. Should they remaster Anima too? Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't mind seeing a remaster for that. I only like one song on it, and the rest is terrible. I do like the Unnamed Feeling. That is a good song. I agree that there should be evidence, but maybe they know something we don't. Who knows? Yeah, that's true. I mean, sometimes people do keep things under the rug, I guess. Do you have the Hidden Treasures EP from Megadeth? I do have it. Um, I don't listen to anything off of that EP a lot, but it's nice to own, you know. Hey, that's one thing we have in common. I don't either because it's just very terrible. Yeah, I believe I got my copy of Saint Anger back in 2017, and I believe I got it for like $5. And at the time, it was like the last Metallica album that I needed to complete the discography collection. So I was like, hey, for $5, why not? You know, why not get it? Um, what's my favorite CD case? Are you talking about specifics like jewel case, digipacks, sleeves? Because I do prefer jewel cases the best. They need to remaster and remix the entire Saint Anger album, polish the guitars, redo all the drums, keep all the songs. 4 to 5 minutes. Then it would be so much better. Yeah, I think they should. Yeah, they should do a remix for Saint Anger, like make it more thrashy. You know, make it more like their previous work or something. Yeah, the album isn't for me. It's the worst metal album I ever heard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say it's the worst metal album I've ever heard. I think the worst metal album I've actually ever heard is an Asking Alexandria album. I think it's called like Stand Up and Shout or something, or Scream. I don't remember what it's called, but that album is just terrible. There's not a single song I like on that album. Then again, I'm not an Asking Alexandria fan, so yeah. Um, remasters, okay. Remakes, no. Oh, okay. My favorite line from Saint Anger documentary is some kind of monster. So Lars, that said delete. Didn't in that documentary, didn't James Hetfield slam a door? I thought that was really funny. Wasn't he wearing like overalls too or something? I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, I heard it on Spotify. It was like, this isn't Metallica. Yeah, I take Reload and Load any day over Saint Anger. Me too, bud. Especially Load. That album I feel is kind of underappreciated. It does have the song King Nothing, which I think is one of the best songs of their 90s time. Not sure how popular that opinion is, but yeah. I do like King Nothing. I also really like Bleeding Me too. That's a great song. Um, I think if they made two albums, Digipack style, you take away all the cool album artwork and insane packaging, it'd be cheaper though, and cheaper option is better for people. True, yeah. And some people might not even care about the whole uniqueness of the album art, you know, like the screen thing that's in Fear Inoculum and that those eye things that are in the Anima album. or even that three-dimensional goggle thing that comes with 10,000 Days. I don't think people would care too much about those. I mean, I think people appreciate good album artwork, but they don't. I mean, they don't need those if they did remasters. You know, like I said about the example with the digipacks. Yeah, very true. Load and reload are okay. Yeah, yes, I am. What's worse, load, reload, or Megadeth's Risk? I would say Risk is worse. Asking Alexandria's newest album is way worse. Oh gosh, I probably won't even check it out. Low key, From Death to Destiny by Asking Alexandria has some good songs. First one you're talking about is awful though. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I just had a rough start with Asking Alexandria, I guess. I used to think Fear of the Dark was a great album, but now I look at it, it's okay. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, Christian. I think Fear of the Dark is slightly underrated, though. I think it's still a good album, but it's definitely not one of their best. Um, I think I remember talking to a guy at the Exchange store one time who actually said that Fear of the Dark was his second favorite Iron Maiden album, which is pretty crazy because that is not something that you see often. You know, usually Fear of the Dark is either in some people's rankings in the middle or the bottom of some people's rankings. But for me, it's more in the middle. I don't think it's one of their worst, but it's not one of their best. I made a TikTok parody. It was funny. Oh yeah, I saw the ones that you did on Facebook. Those were hilarious, bud. The one you did about the brownies and the cookies. Quality stuff, bud. I think some kind of monster documentary is unintentionally funny. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. I agree with that. Do you think So Far So Good So What is an underrated Megadeth album? Yeah, I think it is. I think that album's underappreciated too. Um, I've seen some people say that that's one of their weakest, which is just mind blowing to me because I don't think it's anywhere close to their weakest. I think people had a problem with it because of the covers and they complain that it's too short. But I mean, if you take a look at the songs on the album, I mean, you got Set the World Afire, Mary Jane, and In My Darkest Hour. Those are great songs. I wonder if Fear Inoculum is still $100. Is the book option cheaper or about the same cost? I think the booklet edition might be a little bit cheaper. I think it's like a $20 difference actually, or somewhere close to that. I think the booklet edition is maybe around 35 to $40. But I know that I got my copy for $50. But that's because I got the edition that comes with the screen. Thanks, man. No problem. I hope Trivium's next album will be better than What the Dead Men Say. Oh yeah, same here, bud. Um, what the Dead Men Say is a great album, but the replay value is weirdly not the strongest. I'm hoping to start filming my reaction to WAP tonight. I got the props. Evolve and practice my skills. I'll be watching Andrew for sure. I'll even leave a comment on that. Yeah, I did record a rant for it though, not a reaction, but yeah. When I heard it first came out, I thought it caught on fire. Tools fair enough. That's why I didn't. It's 100 or $50. Yeah. What's the worst Megadeth album in your opinion? I'd say Super Collider. I agree with Andrew and Bud here. Super Collider, I do think is their weakest. I know some people say Risk is their weakest, but Risk at least has Crush 'em. and a few other songs that I think are okay. I really can't remember anything off of Super Collider that I enjoy. So because Risk has the song Crush 'em, that is the song that makes Risk just a little bit better. Because that song is actually pretty good. It's not, I mean, it is kind of cheesy, but it's a good song, I think. I remember I bought Fear of the Dark at Best Buy. Cool, man. I got mine at the Exchange. What's worse? Uh, Worst Megadeth, perhaps Super Collider? Exactly. My Megadeth album rank is still the same for now. Oh, cool. Okay, what about the second worst Megadeth? The World Needs a Hero. The second worst, I'd probably go with Risk. Then probably The World Needs a Hero. But I don't know. The World Needs a Hero, it's not a bad album. 1000 Times Goodbye is a really great song. Same with Motorpsycho. Motorpsycho and 1000 Times Goodbye are probably my favorites on The World Needs a Hero. But other than those two songs, there's nothing that redeeming on the album. I think Return to Hangar is okay, but it's nothing to write home about. The World Needs a Hero is boring. Yeah, it kind of is. It does have some filler tracks, I think, too. It does have some songs that could pass as B-sides. Yeah. But I do think 1000 Times Goodbye is one of the best songs of their early 2000s era. My bottom two are Super Collider and Risk. Yeah, same here. I have the remastered edition of The World Needs a Hero. It's okay. Motorcycle is a little cheesy, but it's still solid. Yeah, that is one of my favorites on that album. I only have 4 Megadeth CDs and probably won't buy Super Collider. Yeah, to be honest with you, Christian, Super Collider is actually the only Megadeth album I don't have on CD. I have no desire to pick up that album, to be honest. I might pick it up sometime if I see it for like $1 or something, just to complete the discography collection. But yeah, if you like Queensryche, you should check it out. Sabotage also prog metal kind of band. Oh, cool. Yeah, I might check them out. I have the 2019 remaster of The World Needs a Hero. Cool, man. Megadeth could take another risk in a new album. It would be called The Bigger Risk. It'll have no thrashing whatsoever. Megadeth tries classic rock, hard rock. Yeah. With a bonus song called Coming Home. Oh, cool. Iron Maiden has a song called Coming Home, and it's on one of their albums that are not so great. That, of course, being The Final Frontier. I bought Reload for $5 at Best Buy. Cool, man. I got mine for $5 too, along with Load. I've never really listened to um, I've never really listened to them. OA, answering your question. Um, what's the worst Anthrax album in your opinion? I haven't heard all of Anthrax's albums, but I know that the John Bush era is the weakest. But out of all the ones that I have heard, I would probably say For All Kings, but that's not saying much because that's a solid album. But I know that they've had worse albums than that. I just haven't listened to them, of course. You said in a past video Megadeth will have a more progressive rock type album coming out. This will be interesting. Not exactly progressive rock, but just more technical, I think. But yeah, I think that'll be It'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Prog metal, not prog rock. Yeah, exactly. I think I got Load and Reload at Walmart a couple years ago or so. Yeah, I did too, bud. I think I got my copies in 2016, or maybe it was either 2016 or 2017. It was. I remember it was around the time when I did get into Metallica. Sound of White Noise is great. John Bush era. Yeah, that is a great album. I heard that is the best of the John Bush era, and that's something I can believe. I actually don't mind the album. What would you rate the Anthrax CD, The Sound of White Noise? Probably like a 7.5 out of 10. I might even go as far as an 8, but I don't know. Somewhere around there. It's still a solid album, though. I love Coming Home from Iron Maiden. Yeah, Coming Home is probably one of the best songs on The Final Frontier, but it is one of Iron Maiden's weakest, I think. I think The Final Frontier is actually my second least favorite Iron Maiden album. I only know only that from that album, and it's a great song. Yeah, that is a great song. Yeah, Only's great. Yeah, try to listen to Garage Inc. The first CDs is all newer covers. Newer cover of kind of like it was cringy worthy at times. Do you like it? I think it's all right. I mean, I can't even tell you the last time I listened to it, but yeah. What's your favorite TV shows right now, if you have any? To be honest with you, I really don't listen to, or wow, listen to. I really don't watch any TV shows. I mean, everything I watch is usually through YouTube. Someone called Worst Metal Album Ever. What do you think? That's by Judas Priest, right? Because I haven't listened to that album, to be honest. In my opinion, I think the weirdest album artwork is Iron Maiden's Dance of Death. Yeah, for sure. I did think about doing a video, another list video of great albums that have ugly artwork. I don't know. I think that would be an interesting video to make. In my opinion, I think the weird. Oh, I already read that. I agree. Dance of Death album cover is awful. Yeah, it is. I keep glitching. I wonder why that is. What I'm also wondering is where MJ went. Oh, but yeah, it's really something. Facebook is toxic for me, but I still use it at times. Yeah, that is true. Um, yeah, Facebook just totally went social justice warrior on us, and yeah, I'm not a fan. Let's just say that. It's just a good thing I still have Instagram. I do like Instagram more than Facebook anyway, but yeah. Worst Sabbath and Rush albums. The worst Sabbath album, I haven't heard everything from Black Sabbath, but out of all the ones I have heard, I'd probably go with 13. But even that one's okay. Um, I think 13 is actually kind of an overhyped album. I don't think that album is as great as some people claim it to be. To be honest, I mean it's a decent final bow for them, but I don't know. But I haven't heard everything from Black Sabbath, so. And the worst Rush album, I'd probably go with Test for Echo. I used to say Vapor Trails was the worst, but Vapor Trails has actually grown on me a lot. There's actually some really solid stuff on that album, like Peaceable Kingdom, One Little Victory, How It Is. Those are great songs. There's another one that's on the album too. Crap, what it's called? Oh, Ghost Rider. That's another great song. MJ preparing domination. Wow. I'm going to attempt to make roast beef tonight. Wish me luck. Cool, man. I don't know what I'm gonna have tonight. I guess I'll find something. Uh, I'm vegetarian, so I'm not gonna have roast beef or anything. So Mark is a crap CEO. Yeah. You know who else is a crappy CEO is Starbucks. With the crap that he says, just absolutely astounds me. It's just bullcrap because there's people that protest Chick-fil-A openings, but they don't protest the garbage that the CEO of Starbucks says, like what he says. There's no protest about Starbucks, but there is over Chick-fil-A. Give me a break. Um, Never heard of Iced Earth. I have heard of them. I haven't really taken the time to listen to them, to be honest. R.I.P. Neil. He suffered so much. Yeah. When I heard he died, I didn't even know he suffered from cancer. But yeah, that's a shame. You know what I hate? YouTube deletes any comment that finds sensitive, right? This can be the start of silencing of freedom of speech. Think about it. Scary, right? Well, I mean, people are just insane these days. 2020 sure is it's going to be a historical year. Let's just say that. Yeah, the internet is going to be all over since our rights are slowly being taken away. Yep. That's what people should be rioting about. You know, they should be rioting over, censorship, you know, and freedoms, of course. You know, not every over little death that happens. Now, the deaths that occur are unfortunate at times if it's justified. I mean, I can understand the anger and the frustration with anger with these rioters. If like someone is killed with you know that may not have had bad intentions. But I think it's gotten to a point where it's a little ridiculous at this point. I think people need to calm down. Let's just say that. Just take it easy. Social justice warrior empires, yeah. Broadcast yourself is dead for YouTube, yeah. Well, Zach, I'm making lasagna, but a vegetarian one. You would like it, no meat, and still delicious, right? Um, yeah. As long as it doesn't have cheese either, then I'm good because I don't eat cheese either, or not really anything dairy. I'm not that big of a fan, except for butter. Well, but the media wants to call them protests. Yeah, exactly. You're exactly right. I'm in San Diego, and when the riots began, it was only 2 miles away from Walmart being looted and almost burnt down. Crazy, insane stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like, what's the point of that? Like, what is the point? Like, what is destroying all these places going to accomplish? What does that accomplish? That doesn't accomplish anything. Some people don't really like Injustice for All from Metallica because you can't hear the bass on it. It's a really good album for what it is. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's a great album. I actually think that's one of their best. It is their most proggy album, so there is that. And as a prog head myself, that's something that I enjoy. I mean, the title track is Death Proggy. Okay, I'm back, Zach. Okay, cool, Christian. That was my favorite Metallica CD. Oh, cool. The lasagna does have cheese. I take my last comment back. It's all good, Joel. Don't worry about it. Roman Reigns looks like Rob from Metallica. I wish they would come in my yard. Or are you talking about the rioters? Oh yeah, yeah. I I'd show them what to fear. Wildfires, riots. What's next? The alien invasion. Yeah, that's what my brother said too. Dean Langley. Yes. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I saw this video one time of even this guy that was in this Mack truck or whatever. Like he was just like driving on the highway, and like there was this like crowd. Like it was like a zombie apocalypse. Like it was like hardening in real life, basically, except not really. But all these rioters came in. Basically, well, they didn't like hijack him or anything. They just pulled him out of his truck, basically. But they didn't. I don't think they did anything with his truck. And like stuff like that just makes me so mad. Like, yeah, I don't know what I would do in that situation. But I know recently I found out through my friend on Facebook that now they're going to the extremes where they're uh, basically hurting animals. And that, in my book, is where they have crossed the line. Because I tell you what, boy, if I ever witness that, I can't promise you what I would do. 20 is next. Oh, God forbid. Um, but although it is an election year, so that is why all of this is happening. But a more deadlier and aggressive saying that this would ruin 2021 and it would just be awful. Yeah, but I don't think it'll be a thing. Specifically because 2021 is not an election year. How am I supposed to put chips to people's heads? Yeah, over my dead body. Did you hear about the guy in Kenosha? Yeah, I did hear. I'm kind of mixed about that situation, to be honest. But I mean, I'm honestly not sure how to feel about it. Like, I remember at first I was like, okay, I'm not sure how to feel about this because, okay, the guy was walking away, so. But then, the more research that came out, it's starting to become more clear and clear, I guess. But I don't know. I just remember being very mixed about that. Well, it won't be in 2021 in just a couple of months. Maybe already happening. Yeah. It's hard to believe 2021 is only in a couple of months. Copyright sucks. That's why I don't do reactions anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Like I don't want like copyright notices from YouTube or anything. So, yeah. I think maybe it was fizzling a little bit though. Yeah. Speaking of hurting animals, it makes me sad to see monkeys being experimented on. They clearly have feelings. It's sad to see them suffering, right? I want a zombie apocalypse. Ardening in real life. Uh, Virus was made in labs. Yeah. I mean, you can't tell me that it's one big coincidence that all of this stuff, the massive rioting, um, the virus, and pretty much everything else that's going on in the world, like, you can't tell me that it's just a coincidence that it's happening in an election year, let alone uh, an election where Trump is running again, basically. So I don't think there's anything coincidental about that. The zombie apocalypse will happen when people take a vaccine, COVID, and vaccine cells turns us into zombies. Um, I mean, I wouldn't completely throw that out the window. So yeah, I don't really like cops either, to be honest. Um, I kind of have a love hate relationship with my view of cops in particular. Like, I do believe that there are some good ones, but there are some bad ones, obviously. It it does kind of it is kind of a shame too for the good cops, because some people might have only had experiences with bad cops, and that might be their whole judgment of the entire police spectrum. I think, because to me that wouldn't be fair to the that wouldn't be fair to the good cops. You know what I mean? Your thoughts on obey? Obey by who? Nope, I won't take your vaccine, Bill. Yeah, I second that. Um, I remember one election year was pretty insane. 1968, the whole Vietnam civil rights riots. I wasn't alive then, but clearly 1968 was a pretty insane, intense election year. Huh? I didn't know that. Obey by Bring Me the Horizon. And what? Oh, I won't even check that out. Bring Me the Horizon. Not for me. Not. I mean, keep edgy metalcore away from me. Have you ever listened to Exodus or Death Angel? I have heard of those bands. Are they they're thrash metal bands, right? Okay, so what movie is anyone excited for in 2021 in the upcoming future for movies? I'm looking forward to the sequel to Venom. I think that's going to be good. I think the Venom movie itself is pretty underrated, actually. That movie gets a lot of hate. I don't think you should go to jail for smoking a plant. Yeah, I do think that. I mean, that is kind of weird, but um, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Don't forget swine flu around 2008, right? Yeah, 2008 was an election year too. Although I don't know if the swine flu was organic or if it was like intentionally made or something. I don't know. I know nothing about that one. Who MGK is making a pop punk album? And who is MGK? Um, do you think weed is a gateway drug, aka the starting introduction to more insane stuff? I don't know. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, he's a rapper. Okay. Yeah, they're thrash. Kirk Hammett used to be with Exodus before he joined Metallica. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Man, if Alex Caldwell was here, I think he would have something to say. But you know how it is. Well, MJ commented on the Discord. Wow. Okay, you just sent me a thumbnail for the rant that I'm gonna do. MJ needs to return to this live stream. He does. Do you feel that Biden has dementia? It's hard to say. Yeah, he was one of the founding members of Exodus. Oh, okay. That's interesting. It's beautiful. I'm truly moved. I'm reading Ruvan's comments. I'm going to comment something to him about him not being in the stream. Imagine if he had never joined Metallica. What would Metallica be like? That's a good question. Metallica would probably find another guitarist that isn't Kirk. They probably still would have fired Dave Mustaine, but final drug yet. Yep. I'm back. Welcome back, MJ. Hey, MJ, I noticed Ravan was in Discord, but he's not in the stream for some reason. I even made a comment to him about it. Probably doesn't want to be in the elitist club. Sent the thumbnail to Discord. Oh yeah. Oh Ravan, yeah. Metallica as a three-piece. Imagine that. James is the only guitarist, the band and singer. Oh man, yeah. That'd be insane. My finger death punch. Oh man. Yeah, I'm back. Made the thumbnail for Zach and had dinner. Yeah, well, I appreciate the thumbnail, MJ. I'll make sure to credit you in my description whenever I upload it. MJ said you were playing. Were you trying to? Wow. Can you believe Brave New World is 20 years old? Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy to think that it's been 20 years since the first album with Bruce's Return came out. Five Finger Death Punch, don't remind me that they exist. Okay, cool. Thanks, Zach. Yeah, no problem, man. Five Finger Death Punch, tough guy in bro metal. Yeah. Oh yeah, Brave New World is 20. That's awesome. Great album. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if I lost interest in Five Finger Death Punch this year, took you long enough. Please don't judge me, but my favorite Iron Maiden song of all time is "The Wicker Man." I mean, I wouldn't judge you. That's a great song. I mean, it is one of their more modern albums, which is unusual for someone to place as their favorite Iron Maiden song. But yeah, I mean, I think that's a great song. What would you rate the Sappy P by Alice in Chains? It's short but superb. I actually haven't listened to that one yet. I have listened to most of Alice in Chains' stuff, but I would like to at some point listen to and eventually probably collect the rest. But yeah, the only Alice in Chains CDs I have so far are, well, what do I have? I have Facelift, I have Dirt, I have Jar of Flies, Black Gives Way to Blue, and Rainier Fog. I think Rainier Fog is actually the best of the William era of Alice in Chains. Maybe though, I don't know. I'd probably say it is. Yeah, Andrew, I just asked. Trump wrote a small loan of $1 million. Wow. Tough guy music, edgy. Tough guy music, yeah. Five Finger Death Punch is Nickelback of metal, yeah. Very true. I'm a peaceful dude. Yeah. But yeah, sometimes my favorite Alice in Chains album does go back and forth between Dirt and Facelift. I would probably go with Facelift. Yeah, Facelift, I think, because that album has some of their best material. Will you say Wage War is also edgy? Yeah, maybe. Chad or Corey? Who are we talking about? With the codes, you could change your passwords and use a PlayStation password. I don't know. Oh boy, Zach can't see my comments. I'm pretty sure I can, MJ. Are you related to Kirk? So it must be so cool to visit Kirk in the recording studio with the other Metallica members. Members, awesome. Oh, Nickelback and Slipknot. Oh, gee, that's a no-brainer. Corey Taylor. Well, Slipknot, of course. That's a no-brainer. Okay, wasn't sure if you saw my Tap out or Monster Energy comment. Oh, I don't know if I did see that, MJ. No, I don't. I don't think it ever went through, MJ. Uh, I weigh 66. So like Corey Taylor is the best song so far. Nickelback White. Yeah. I take Chad to meet so I can punch him in the face for producing such awful music. So much for me being a peaceful dude, huh? Andrew, that's fair. I don't blame you, man. Would you ever listen to Limp Bizkit? Probably not. I listened to Limp Bizkit. No shame, sorry guys. Good night, bro. All right, take care, bud. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, I mean, I still have my guilty pleasures as well, like Dead by April. I'll be honest, I still will listen to some Dead by April songs for nostalgic reasons because they were a band that I was heavily into back in late high school. I like a few songs from Limp Bizkit. Nice dream, man. Good night, man. Okay, good night, bud. Thanks, man. Um, I used to listen to Limp Bizkit, recent album. It was back in 2011 too. Thankfully, they haven't made any. What's the edgiest band you ever listened to? Uh, I did a reaction video one time to a band called Stain the Canvas. I think that band's pretty edgy. Same with Asking Alexandria and Attack Attack. Those are some of the edgiest bands that I've ever listened to. Your edgy face, yeah. It's weird though because back in those days, I think musically I had kind of a weird combination. Like some of my favorite bands were Dead by April, but I was also listening to Coldplay. You know, like so my combination was kind of weird, but hey, points for variety, right? Coldplay, I still kind of have a soft spot for, but I cannot stand their newer material. But their first four albums are actually not bad. I mean, even if you're not a fan of Coldplay, I would recommend giving the those first four albums a chance if you're into indie rock or just good music in general, especially Viva La Vida. That album, Viva La Vida, might be my favorite alternative indie rock or whatever the genre they're in. I usually call them indie rock. It might be my favorite indie rock album of all time. Coldplay became a boring pop band. Oh, they did. Ever since Milo Zoloto, not a good band. Although I thought Ghost Stories did have some pretty good material. Like it does have Midnight, which is actually one of my favorite songs from them. I do think Midnight is probably the best song of their 2010s era. it's easily got to be the best song of their 2010s stuff. I actually really dig that song. Shrimp Biscuit. I want to create a Limp Biscuit covers tribute band of acoustic Alice in Chains. Oh, wow. Radiohead. Never really listened to Radiohead. Sadly, Viva La Vida is their last good one. Radiohead is also experimental. Oh, okay. Yeah, Viva La Vida was their last good album. I mean, it's kind of sad that Coldplay has really only had four good albums, you know? But it is what it is. Avenged Sevenfold is working on new Marshall. I know you mean Material, but yeah, I did hear about that. I am looking forward to new Avenged Sevenfold. I mean, I haven't heard everything from them, but um, I mean, I am looking forward to it regardless. Okay, I give up on the monster tap out comment. I commented again. Maybe it's too long. Oh well. Okay, I mean, I think I know where you're going with that anyway, MJ. Have you ever heard of electronic ambient musician um, Aphex Twin? I have not. I do like ambient electronic music though. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of into that stuff. Last good Dead by April album, I would say the debut album. Yep, Dead by April. I think has really only had one solid album all the way through, and that was their debut. But there's some other songs from the other albums that I think are good, like Freeze Frame, uh, When You Wake Up. What else? As a Butterfly. I really don't like much from the newest album, Worlds Collide. Do you like Pink Floyd? Um, I think they're all right. I don't really listen to them though, but I'm kind of in the middle with them. Do you like Godsmack? Not really. They're a band that I can't really see myself getting into. Do I think they're terrible? No, but just can't see myself getting into them. If you can be a cat for a day, would you do? I would if I assured be. I'm assured I would be my human self again the next day. I know it would be cool to see how they see the world. Yeah, maybe. You still gotta check out Fear Factory. Yeah, I'd like to. I don't know. I kind of haven't been in the mood to check out new bands lately. I think because I've gotten into quite a few bands already this year, like Deftones, Avenged Sevenfold, Van Halen, and some others. I love Pink Floyd. Actually, they have a lot of good albums, a handful of boring ones. Oh yeah, I can believe that. Okay, Zach, it's been fun, man. I'm gonna take off already. Take care, man. All right, take care, Christian. Thanks for joining in on this stream. You like Stone Sour? I like one song from them. That is another band that I do like one song from. I should probably make a part two to that video. Yeah. Have you ever watched Blade Runner? I don't think I have. I love my cat. They're such sweet animals. I know you have a cat too. Why when they purr out a sweet sound? I don't just have a cat. Make that four. Don't be closed-minded about Sammy Hagar. Yeah. Oh, I'm not. I actually know some people that prefer Sammy Hagar over um, David Lee Roth. I do prefer David Lee Roth, but I don't mind Sammy Hagar. I think some people like Sammy Hagar more, like his voice more, because he does have a more. I feel like his era is just a little more accessible for some people, you know? Sup, Zach? Hey, what's up, Joshua Wilson? Thanks for joining in. Do you like Twilight? No, not really into Twilight. Somewhere in Time album artwork was inspired from Blade Runner. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that. 5150 is probably one of my favorite Van Halen albums. Fair Warning is still my favorite Van Halen album. Yeah, yeah. Fair Warning's my favorite too. MJ. I do think 5150 is the best of the Sammy Hagar era. I know that might be rather unpopular because I know a lot of people say that For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge is um is their favorite, but I mean that's a great album. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's the best. I had a cat that died 2 years ago. That's such a heartbreaking one. They never aging pet and put them to sleep. It's so sad. Yeah, a few times. Actually, kind of recently. Last July or August, I think. Actually, I used to have five. Um, do you own any Iron Maiden compilation albums? I just got somewhere in time, somewhere back in time. No, I don't have any compilation Iron Maiden albums. Not sure if I'd be interested in getting any of those, but probably not. I mean, there's so many other CDs that I could get, you know, but I don't know. I really have no interest in the compilation Iron Maiden records. Do you have a favorite female lead singer? Not really. I don't really listen to many female fronted bands. I tend to like the David Lee Roth era over the Hagar era, but they're both good eras. Oh, they are. I mean, they're both great. They both have their highlights. Do you have a favorite Iron Maiden album artwork? That's a good question. I do like the Final Frontiers artwork, even though that album isn't that great. Trying to think. I think A Matter of Life and Death has a cool cover too. Then there's the Gary Sharon era, which was one album, Van Halen 3. Bad album. Has two or three decent songs, maybe, but it's bad. Yeah. That's an album I'll never pick up from Van Halen. That'll probably be the last Van Halen thing that I get, but I won't even get that one, probably. I have no, I pretty much have no interest in it. Zach, have you ever turned around to Kitty and said, "Yeah, you're my favorite female singer"? Wow. No one talks about Van Halen 3. Yeah. Did you hear Linkin Park has some unreleased songs soon to be released? I heard. I think I did hear some kind of news regarding Linkin Park, but no, I don't know. I don't know if I heard anything about that. The Brown stain in their discography. Yeah. Have you heard Avenged Sevenfold cover A Flash of the Blade by Iron Maiden? Um, no, I don't believe I have. I have Van Halen 3 on CD, but I never played it. Yeah, I don't blame you. I tried to listen to Van Halen 3, I couldn't get through the first half of the first song. Wow. I'm not a female. Yeah, that's what you told me, Kitty. First song was a piano intro, instrumental. Oh wow. Yeah, you probably could only get through the piano instrumental, and then that was it. That was the only track that you listened to. You listen to Ozzy Osbourne. I like Ozzy stuff with Black Sabbath, but I don't like. I'm not really into Ozzy solo stuff, to be honest. But his work with Black Sabbath is really solid, though. I'm using my sister's account. Yeah, that's what you said before. No, the first official song. My favorite Iron Maiden artwork is Power Slave. Yeah, Power Slave's a good album cover. Um, I really like the ancient Egypt style. The reason why I like it is because I actually study Egyptology. I like studying ancient Egypt. Oh, cool. Van Halen 3 is just a mess all over. Do you like Pantera? Yeah, I do like Pantera. Not a band that I listen to a lot or anything, but I do like them. Without you, I'll admit, I kind of like it. Some moments with the vocals are kind of cringe. I take that back. The piano intro is a skip also. Wow. How many say I is by far the worst Van Halen song ever? Oh wow. Do you have Iron Maiden live albums? Yeah, I do. I have two of them. I have Live After Death and I have Rock in Rio. Both are pretty good live albums. It's hard to say which one I like more. What do you think of Zach Wild? He's in Black Label Society, right? I've never really listened to them, but I have heard of him before. Zach was the guitarist for Ozzy and the leader of Black Label Society. I like that band. Oh, cool. Worst made live albums is a real live one, a real dead one. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have those, so I actually don't. I don't have any intention on picking those up. I feel like I have all the Iron Maiden live albums that I need. See, I mean, I don't understand the point of bands releasing so many live albums. You know what I'm saying? Like some bands release way too many live albums. Like two or three at most, I think is fine. Actually, I think two live albums I think is the maximum you should go. But if you go past two, that's just a little too much. I guess they're real lame. That's yeah. Still waiting for my Anthrax CD. Oh, cool. What Anthrax CD did you get, MJ? Pearl Jam released over 100 live albums in 2000 to 2001. Oh my gosh, that's way too many. Um, Record all the shows they did this year. It was pretty crazy. They do that release every show on CD. Oh my gosh, the band Poison stinks. Never really listened to Poison. I'm not sure if I ever will though. 30th anniversary of Persistence of Time comes with a DVD. Oh, cool. Yeah, I forgot that even existed. Hmm. But yeah, that's rather interesting. That's a great album, though. Persistence of Time is maybe you almost forgot. Oh wow. Persistence of Time is maybe my third favorite Anthrax album. Just behind Spreading the Disease and Among the Living. Among the Living would be my first favorite. Spreading the Disease would be my second. And then third would come in Persistence of Time. Fourth favorite, probably State of Euphoria. Fifth favorite, either For All Kings or Sound of White Noise. Um, Thoughts on Iron Maiden Digipacks? I think they're all right. Not too bad. I really like Pearl Jam. You should give them a chance. Solid group. Maybe. I mean, I am a little more open to grunge now, so maybe. Who would you replace Slayer with in the Big Four? I don't know, because I really don't listen to many thrash bands outside of Metallica, Megadeth, and Anthrax. I'd maybe say Overkill though, because Overkill I think is a decent band. Did they ever remaster Persistence of Time in the past? They tend to remaster and reissue albums a lot. Oh, depends on the band and album. Yeah, I'm not sure. Soundgarden, I think you'll like. Yeah, probably. Pearl Jam is a great band, but I don't think you care for them much. Zach, I like their '90s albums. Not a fan of their albums after that. Yeah. Pearl Jam in the 2000s now is okay. Not as fun and hard rocking. I think my friend called them dad rock. I guess they kind of are now. I replaced Slayer with Overkill. Yeah, that's fair. Very fair. MJ's comments. You should get into the band Screaming Trees. I've never even heard of them. Last Dragon Board did a dab. They're a grunge band. Oh, okay. I admit I like Slayer a lot. I know Zach doesn't like them, but I wonder if he'll be open to them one day. It's possible, Andrew, but I don't know. Some of Soundgarden's '80s stuff has some Black Sabbath vibes. Oh wow, I didn't even know they've been around for that long. I thought that they were like a late '90s band. Do you like the Cranberries? Never heard of them either. Um, some of Soundgarden. Oh, I've heard of Screaming Trees. They have one song I like. Which guitarist do you like better, Kirk Hammett or Dave Mustaine? I'd probably go with Dave Mustaine. But yeah, that is a tough call. I'm kind of with MJ on this, but yeah, might go with Dave, but I don't know. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. You like Sonic Youth? I think they're very interesting. I must say, '80s and '90s alternative. I've never really taken the time to listen to them. Have you heard of the band Temple of the Dogs? No, I have not. 311 is a great band. I don't think you'd like them, Zach. Yeah, I think I heard one song from them, and I remember thinking it was okay, but I didn't. I don't think I could see myself getting into them. Hey Zach, I forgot to ask you something. Oh, what's that, Christian? Cover original by 311 is a guilty pleasure of mine. Temple of the Dog is good. Only had one. Remembers Pearl Jam and Soundgarden. Oh, I see. One album. Oh, one album. Oh, wow. I don't know many bands that have only one album, although there is Knives. But yeah, trying to think. I don't know who else only has one album. Can't think of many. I wish Five Finger Death Punch only had one album. Same with Nickelback and Theory of a Dead Man. There was a new metal band called Snot who only had one album. Oh wow, I didn't know that. What do you think of the album Down by the Upside by Soundgarden? Solid listen. Um, Never listened to it. Will you ever see bands like Iron Maiden, Seven Dust, Dream Theater? You want to see live in concert? I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I would like to go to more shows someday in the future, like maybe when I travel more and stuff. But yeah, I mean, maybe. Right, Zach? Come on, don't hurt Max's feelings. Sorry. Would you get into Chevelle? Probably not. I've actually tried to get into Chevelle a couple years back. They don't really do much for me. At this rate, you probably won't ever see me get into a modern rock band ever again. Like, not even the one band that I do like that I got into recently has a whole lot of replay value, and that being Shinedown. Um, I think Shinedown's a pretty good band, but I will admit the replay value is not the strongest. Dave Mustaine solos are fast and technical, but good harmony solos. Yeah, that's true. Okay, just wanted to take. Okay, good night. Good night to you too. Okay, take care, Christian. Thanks for the questions and all that. Bad Motorfinger is an awesome Soundgarden CD. Listen to it often. Yeah, I've been recommended that album. I'll probably check that one out. I like the song Red by Chevelle. I think I used to like that song. I tried to get into Chevelle a couple of times. I like a few songs like Send the Pain Below, but their music doesn't do much for me. Yeah, I'm the same way. The Red is a good song, yeah. Comfortable Liar, I do like as well. I think that is a good Chevelle song. It's been a while since I've listened to that song though. The last time I listened to it was I don't know, I was in college, so it wasn't any point this year. Do you like Audio Slave? Chris Cornell is awesome in that band. Never listened to them. That's another good one too, Zach. Family System It's a cool song too. Yeah. Rage Against the Machine members. What's your least favorite album from Trivium? I'd probably say Ember to Inferno. It used to be Silence in the Snow, but I'd probably have to go with Ember to Inferno. That album probably lacks the most replay value. My second least favorite, I will be honest, does bounce back and forth between Silence in the Snow and Vengeance Falls. Sometimes between the two, I do have a tough time deciding which of the two I like more, or for worse, or whatever. I don't know. I know some people say Vengeance Falls is their weakest, but for understandable reasons. I think Vengeance Falls is one of their least diverse albums, so there is that. But it's still a good album. I mean, Trivium has never released a bad album, so there's that. Rage Against the Machine is awesome. Another band I'd recommend, Zach. All right. I listened to a few Chris Cornell solo albums. I really like the song "Preaching the End of the World" pretty song. My music taste is everywhere, to be honest. Well, hey, diversity. I think The Crusade is an underrated album, but I think it's a really good album. I agree. I like the Crusade album. I know some people say that's one of their weakest, but I don't agree. One of their best, not so much, but it is a great album still. I love music, so I'm all over the map when it comes to genres. For me, I'm really only interested in rock and metal, but I mean, I like a few songs from other genres. I think there is good in all genres, but I'm very picky when it comes to anything that's not rock and metal. Even with rock and metal, I can be very picky, but it depends. Just not as picky, of course. Sometimes I do try to go into some things with an open mind, though. Nice rush shirt. Oh, thank you, MJ. My wife and I are gonna eat lasagna. See you later, man. Okay, take care, Jewel. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for joining in. I wonder if I should eat too. I never. Have you ever had a situation where you can't decide what to eat? So challenging. Oh yeah, I've had that several times. To be honest, I have all Five Finger Death Punch albums except the new one. You do you. I'll just say that. I've got rid of them yet. Five Finger Death Punch Zach's favorite. Oh my goodness. Wow. I think it's cool how often you live stream now, truly interactive. Yeah, I like live streaming more now, you know. Um, I think it's good for the subscribers too, you know, for Q&As and stuff, and maybe like special videos too. The only Demon Hunter album you had was Outlive. Oh, wow. Yeah, I have um I have all the Demon Hunter albums. I pretty much have all the Demon Hunter that I need at this point. Um, the only the only two Demon Hunter things that I'm missing, I believe, are Death of Destination, but that's just a compilation album. I'm also missing a live album that I think came out in like 2008 or something. Those are like the only two things I don't have, and I also don't have specific box sets from True Defiance or Extremist or anything. The only box set from Demon Hunter I have is Outlive, actually. I haven't I haven't uploaded in 5 days. I need to get more. Yeah, True Defiance, Extremist, and the Triptych are definitely must-haves for Demon Hunter albums. I would join the stream when I'm busy playing GTA eating Cheetos. Yeah. Don't forget with Devin Townsend and Insomnium playing in the background. Oh my gosh. Of all the bands, man, it's sad how with with Ravan, it's sad where his priorities are musically. Devin Townsend, Insomnium over Trivium Rush, Led Zeppelin, Metallica. Oh my gosh. Sad reality, yep. But those are dad rock bands. Those are boring bands. It's about the mindset. Hello, wake up call, you know? Oh, some people, man. Some people will never understand, I guess. I should probably end the live stream soon. I didn't want to plan a long one this time, but yeah. With YouTube, I think the way channel size is not uploading in a few times a week YouTube, especially that way. Yeah, for sure. Do you have a favorite song from Power Slave? Mine is 2 Minutes to Midnight. Yeah, 2 Minutes to Midnight's one of my favorites too. I also really like the title track, Flash of the Blade, and Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. I think all the songs on the album are great, but those are some of my favorites. Have you ever been into Parkway Drive? Uh, I've been into one song from them a few years back. I believe it was called Dark Days or something. Never really could get into the band. But I remember liking one of their songs back in the day. I believe it was called Dark Days. Still love Aces High. Yeah. Aces High is a good song, but I think it's kind of overplayed. Same with the Trooper from Peace of Mind. I just found a meme on Instagram. I want to show you guys this meme. It's actually kind of funny. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says driving instructor. Okay, turn on the car. Me kisses the steering wheel. Driving instructor. That's funny. Max the Trooper is my favorite. Yeah, that is probably Max's favorite. The Duelist is another one of my favorites from Power Slave. Yeah, The Duelist is another great song. Again, there's not a weak song on Power Slave. They're all great. Even the, I mean, if I were to pick a least favorite on Power Slave, it probably would be that instrumental. But even that one's still really great. So yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's funny. I think I'm gonna go now because we're gonna get something. San Diego has Mexican food. See you later, Zach. Okay. See you later, Andrew. Thanks for stopping by, man. Mexican food, I bet. Okay. Now I know what you meant, Andrew. Can't remember you were ever into While She Sleeps. No, I have not ever been into them. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Thanks for joining in, everyone. It's been a pretty good stream overall, I think. I didn't want this one to be a long one, so yeah. Tony is into While She Sleeps, but not in that way. Wow. Just wow. Take care, Zach. Sorry, lurking a little. Oh no, you're good, Last Dragonborn. Okay, nice stream, man. Good night. Okay, yeah, thank you. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, everyone, if you enjoyed the stream. So thank you all for joining in. So with all that said, thanks for stopping in. Take care, everyone. See ya.